Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. As always, it's me, Ivan, and I'm back with another watch review. This time around, I finally got my hands on one of China's most iconic and popular wrist watches, the Seagull 1963 mechanical chronograph. I've owned a few similar pieces in the past, even some that looked almost identical, but never the actual real deal. So today let's take a closer look at it and see if this one is right for you. Full disclosure guys, this watch was sent to me by Seagull and I don't have to send it back, but as always, everything you're about to hear is just my honest opinion about the watch. That said, Seagull really wants you to know that they've launched a global website dedicated exclusively to the 1963 collection, where you can purchase the watch and read more about the different versions they offer. Now, at first glance, it might seem like buying from there is way more expensive than their official AliExpress store, but keep in mind that those prices include free shipping and import taxes. For example, if I were to get this shipped to Spain, the total would be $259 US, which is actually a pretty decent deal. The version I've got here is the 1963 international version, which Seagull released to compete with all the lookalikes on AliExpress. It came in this red box, and right now they're running a promo where you get all three straps that this model normally comes with. To be fair, the packaging is nothing to write home about, but it does its job and keeps the watch safe during shipping, so I'm not complaining. Straight away guys, there are two main reasons why you may want to get one of these. The first one is the heritage and sheer horological importance. The story is genuinely awesome. You see, back in the 1960s, the Chinese government wanted their own military pilot's chronograph, so they bought the tooling, machinery and blueprints for the legendary Swiss Venus 175 movement. They took that design, refined it slightly and created the ST19 caliber. This watch, known as the Project 304, was then issued exclusively to the Chinese Air Force in 1963. Crucially, this piece was never sold to the public at the time, so when you wear this modern reissue, you're not just wearing a watch, you're wearing a piece of genuine mid-century military history that was truly inaccessible for decades. Guys, the movement itself is pretty impressive even by today's standards, and certainly even more so at this price point. It has 22 jewels, it beats a 21,600 VPH, and it gives you around 40 to 42 hours of power reserve. But the most important part is that it features a column wheel to actuate the chronograph, and that's cool because it gives the pushers a much smoother, crisper, and more satisfying click than most cam-actuated movements out there. And of course we can't skip the fact that it's a great looking movement, which you can fully enjoy through the exhibition caseback. The second reason why you might want to add a Seagull 1963 to your collection is without a doubt the design. It's got this incredible, unmistakable vintage charm. You get that creamy, slightly champagne-toned dial paired with the gold-applied numerals and those beautifully blued hands. And of course you can't miss that bold red military star at 12 o'clock. Sure, there is a lot going on here, but everything comes together really well, and the whole aesthetic is unique. It has that mid-century pilot watch vibe, and it definitely stands out compared to anything modern in your collection. As for the dimensions, this watch should fit well on most wrist sizes. The case diameter is 38 mm, the lug-to-lug is 46.5, while the case is a bit on the thicker side at around 15 mm, but that's with the crystal included. In reality, it doesn't feel any thicker on the wrist than a Tudor Black Bay. In fact, the wearability is fantastic, and on my 17 cm or 6.7 inch wrist, it sits very comfortably. And despite the compact footprint, it still has plenty of presence. The dome crystal, the polished case, and that dial all work together to give it a look that catches your eye every time you glance down. Guys, to wrap things up, the Seagull 1963 delivers exactly what you would expect from a watch with this kind of history and reputation. You get that charming vintage design, a mechanical chronograph movement you can actually see working, great proportions on the wrist, and overall, a piece that just feels special every time you wear it. Sure, a sapphire crystal would have been nice to see, and a bit more than 30 meters of water resistance wouldn't hurt either, but hey, if pilots in the 60s could live without it, so can I. In addition, when you consider that their new global site includes shipping and taxes in the price, the overall value makes even more sense. And yes guys, I know there are cheaper alternatives out there from brands like Red Star. I actually own one of those as well. To be honest, the differences in quality and finishing are pretty subtle, but the dial color on the Seagull is definitely more pleasing in person. At the end of the day, just grab the one that feels right for you and fits your budget, but if you want the most authentic and best looking version, the Seagull has the edge. That's all for today guys, thank you very much for watching. Keep an eye out for Black Friday deals, as you might be able to grab one of these for an even better price. And if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe because I've got plenty more reviews coming soon. Take care everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video.